Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here or listening to the recording. And welcome to Grace Yoga. And we'll inhale up. And then bring hands together. Exhale, heart center. And then inhaling up. Exhaling, heart center. And one more inhale. Exhale to heart center. We are grateful, and I'm grateful that you're here. Let's open up our legs. Good. Keep your knees soft, and we'll reach over the top. And then, of course, today, since you're not here for personal training, you're here for a group online yoga class. You are your own coach today. So you are going to listen to your body and make sure that you're listening to the messages that it's telling you, and reach in front, and then open up that heart center and reach and reach. And the first thing it's telling you is thank you for doing yoga. That's what it's saying. I'm interpreting it for you. And then we're going to inhale down and exhale up to our star pose and reach. Good, good, good. Beautiful. And then we'll bring our feet together. Bring your fingers out in front of you and flip. Good. We'll inhale and then exhale right on up. Good. And then we'll go side to side. Get that nice stretch in our connective tissue all the way down one side and then the other. Beautiful. Good. Just checking in with our bodies. And then we're going to turn to the side, come back to center, and turn. Keep those knees soft. It's really important not to lock them out. It just doesn't do your knees any good to be locked out like that. Great. You can do it sometimes just for a stretch, but when you're walking or standing, just always be checking in with your knees to see what position they're in. Okay, we're going to rain down our fingers, soft knees into a fold, releasing over our legs, just letting everything go. We'll breathe into the back of the legs here. Letting your head go, your hair, it's hanging down. Good. We can give the floor a little pat, the earth a little pat. Brace our core, brace our glutes, and roll on up. Good. And then roll one shoulder back, roll the other, and roll and roll. Good. Okay, we're going to come to our first warrior one. So you're going to bring I'm going to bring my right leg. You bring your left to the small top of the mat here, the small side of the mat. Your back leg's at a little bit of an angle. Good. We'll bring our hip bones parallel to the top of the mat, shoulders parallel to the top of the mat. Check that knee isn't in front of the toes, but nice and well back in line with the ankle. Great. And once you get a really nice, good feeling there, we'll bring our arms up and inhale. Good. And then open up heart center to cactus pose. And in cactus, we have our elbows in line with our shoulders. And well back in line. Inhaling up. And exhale, open. Good. Inhale, reach. And of course, we can look up at the sky if it feels good for your neck today. And inhaling up. Exhaling, open. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, open, checking in, seeing how that's feeling. Breathing into that hip flexor, maybe walking toes up a little more if it feels good. Following your own breath here as we inhale and exhale. And today we're just staying open. We're remaining in this space, this present space, this one space. Finding presence. Good, good, good. Stepping up to the top of the mat, we will roll our shoulders back and back and back. Good. There's so much time spent thinking about everything that's going to happen in the future and everything that happened in the past, but we can dedicate this time right now just to staying present, being right here, right now. All right, and we're going to bring my right, your left leg back. Good. Into warrior one again. So we make sure our hip bones are parallel to the top of the mat. We check that our shoulders are parallel to the top. Our feet are hip distance apart. Check that hip flexor. Good. We check that the knee is in line with the ankle. And I go through this checklist every time I do my warrior one. We inhale up. Exhale, open up heart center to that cactus pose. And then I check, are my elbows in line with my shoulders? Yes. Are my elbows nice and in line with the shoulders? Yes. Inhale and exhale. How does my body feel about this pose? Good. All right, good. Inhale and exhale. I'm staying present. I'm noticing the moves I'm making. It's a really, really good place to be, especially when you're doing physical exercise. Like if you were walking a dog or something like that, you'd want to stay present because you just don't know what's going to happen. And so you want to be here now and noticing all the things that are going on right now that are happening with our body. So we inhale and exhale. And sometimes staying present like that can really, really make a difference in our lives. And inhale. And exhale, open up heart center. Inhaling, reaching up. Does my neck get like this? Yes. Okay, I can keep doing it then. Open up heart center, good. Hold. Smile, breathe, and step it up. Good. We'll roll one shoulder, we'll roll the other. We're gonna reach both hands up to the top. We'll tick-tock side to side. If you can, a really great habit also, especially for this time, is to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And that's a yoga way to breathe anyways, but then on top of it, during all the situation in the world right now, it provides NO, nitric oxide, to our lungs, which is something that helps protect them. So when you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, that nitric oxide goes into your lungs and helps to protect them. Soft knees will go down into a fold, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. Good, good, good. Releasing, releasing. Good. And one of the things about a fold that's really important is to think about each little bone in your back and think about whether or not those little bones are enjoying this fold. And if there's any feeling in lower back or upper back that no, this isn't really, and then roll on up, and roll one shoulder, and roll the other. Then, or if there's osteoporosis or something like that, you would just want to be extremely careful with your backbone. Good. Now let's step our right leg over our left and then reach up your right arm and get a nice, nice, nice stretch to the side here. Good. We'll have 3 breaths here. Staying present. You could even inhale the word stay and exhale the word present to bring you back here. One more breath, and then bringing it back to center. We'll plant that foot, lift up the left, drop it over the right, inhale up, exhale, push that hip. Extending, extending, good, good, good. 2 more breaths here. And 1 more. And then back to center. We'll roll one shoulder, roll the other. Find the earth with our feet. Good. We're gonna bring my right, your left leg back into, with your heel up into a crescent lunge. So the heel's up in the back. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Good. Clap those hands together and then point to your right. Get that nice stretch down that side. Extending, extending, breathing into the tight spots, feeling the stretch in your extended heel. Good. Come back to center and then step it up. Good. Roll shoulders back and back. Shift weight to the other side. Bring that opposite foot back. Inhaling up. Exhale the hands together. Point away towards your left. Get that beautiful stretch. Good. Breathing into the tight spots. Back to center and stepping it up. Good. Roll shoulders back and back. We're going to come to a warrior 2 now. So I'm going to bring my left leg. You might want to bring your right. Good. And we're going to have our instep in line with our heel. Good. Our hips are open up to the wide side of the mat. Bringing the knee around. Shoulders are open up to the wide side of the mat. Reaching through. We roll our shoulders forward, up, back, and down, tucking that tailbone. Checking again that the knee is not too far forward, but back of the ankle or perpendicular to the ankle. We'll flip that left palm and inhale it up into exalted warrior and hold. Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale and exhale. And 1 more breath. Great. And then back to center. We'll inhale and exhale it forward to side angle. And I like to think of armpit going up, up, up to the sky so that I really pull the shoulder back and the hip back. Good. Then come back to center to warrior 2. Then we'll inhale up and exhale forward. Inhaling up. Exhale forward, practicing being present. It's really helpful when you're feeling an emotion too, to practice being present, recognizing that emotion, discovering what need it is that isn't being met, or maybe one that is being met, that you have a positive emotion, and just noticing what that is. Staying present with it. Good, good, good. And then back to center, we'll come to our warrior 2 again. Gazing over those left fingertips. Great. We'll step it up and roll shoulders back and back and back. Come to warrior 2 on the other side. Opening up legs to the wide side of the mat. Checking that heel is in line with instep. Great, we'll reach through, check that our knee is in line with the ankle. Good, rolling shoulders back. I always like to tuck my tailbone. Lifting that right palm, feeling that infinity through our arms. Then inhale the right palm up. You reach, reach, reach. Then back to center. And then we'll bring it to side angle. Reach, reach, reach. And then following breath, we'll inhale up. And exhale forward into side angle. Inhale, reach. Exhale to side angle. And inhale. And exhale. And one more, inhaling. And exhaling. And then coming to center and hold again. Maybe extending a little further if it feels good today. And hold, hold, hold. One more breath here. Good, bringing arms down and stepping it up. Then we'll roll shoulders back and back and back. Good, we're gonna step into a wide-legged pose here. Good, we'll in, with knees soft still. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, down into a fold. Keeping eyes on horizon. We're gonna plant our hands and then reach one hand up and twist to that side. Beautiful, extending your spine and enjoying this stretch. And then bringing it down, we'll go to the other side. And hold. Good, back to center. Maybe going into the fold a little more if it feels good today. Then walking feet together, bracing core, bracing glutes, and rolling on it. Good, and we'll roll our shoulders back and back and back. Okay, and now it is time for some Tai Chi. So let's just find the earth with our feet. Finding all four corners of our feet, toes, sides of the feet, heel, inside. Having our knees go around and around in a circle one way, and then around and around a circle the other way. Good. And then hands on hips, and we'll have our torso go around one way. And then torso the other way. Good. And then letting arms be nice and loose as they kind of bang us in our spleen area or whatever it is that's back there. It's supposed to be a really good warm up for Tai Chi. There you go. It feels good too. Good. And then planting our feet again, we'll inhale up and exhale, sinking that chi. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, sinking the chi. Good, one more like that. We'll inhale. And exhale, allowing that energy that we live and move and have our being in just to float down. And now lifting the hands as the chi just floats up. And then our hands will float down on that beautiful energy that's there. We'll inhaling up. And exhale down. One more. Inhaling up. And exhale down. Great, and we'll step open. We'll inhale. Exhale, a little bit of a squat as we embrace the chi. Inhale, open. Exhale, embrace. And inhale. And exhale. And this time as we open up arms, I want you to bring your right arm on top, left arm on bottom, and just kind of feel a ball of chi to the side here, maybe even rubbing your palms together, and then finding that energy between your hands. And then we're gonna flip that ball of chi over. And then with the right hand, you swipe your knee. With the left hand, we're going to push that chi across our bodies. And reaching here and finding that chi again. If you want to, you could rub your hands again. Find that chi. Flipping it over. Swiping the knee and pushing the chi. We'll do it again, side to side. Hold. Flip. Swipe and push. Other side, hold, flip, and swipe. Good. And then we're going to inhale, exhale, again sinking the chi. Stepping wide, we're going to open our arms again. And then bring your left arm on top, right arm on the bottom as we embrace the moon. Inhale, open. Exhale, embracing the moon. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And then this time, as we inhale up, we're going to do that same move again, but swipe those hands past each other. Bringing your right arm up, left arm down, taming the horse's mane. Bringing that right arm on top, left arm on the bottom to embrace the moon again. And then swiping through. Good. As we tame the wild horse's mane, let's do that one again. Reach your left on top, right on the bottom. Good. The hands pass by each other. Heaven and earth, taming the wild horse's mane, bringing it back to center. Embrace the moon, swipe the hands, and tame the wild horse's mane. Good. We'll inhale, exhale, sinking that chi. Good. Allow the hands to float up. And then turning to your left, my right, we're going to bring one foot, two hands, and pierce the clouds. Bringing that chi back, rocking those toes up, piercing through the clouds. Bringing it back again. Once more, we'll pierce through the clouds to what's here now. Good. And bringing it back. Switching sides, going over to the other side. We'll pierce through the clouds. I like to think of the clouds as being thoughts that I just don't need with me right now. And letting them go. Piercing through the clouds, staying present. Good. And allowing those clouds to float on by. One more. Piercing through the clouds. Good. And I love this slow movement, which is important in Tai Chi. Coming back to center, we'll inhale up. To keep from sloshing all the liquids in our bodies, because our bodies are made out of mostly water. We're going to turn to the side with hands, your left hand a little bit higher than your right, And then down and around. Now we're riding the waves of the clouds. Come back. Down and around, riding the waves of the clouds. We're riding those waves. One more. Once we pierce the clouds, we can just ride on top of those clouds. Switching sides, turning to the other side. We'll ride the waves of the clouds. Staying present. Good. And one more. Good. We'll turn to center, inhaling. Exhale, sinking that chi. Then we'll step slightly open as we reach down and gather up the earth energy, bringing it to heart center with crossed arms. And then reaching up, we'll gather up the sky energy and bring it to heart center with crossed arms. Good. We will inhale down. Exhale, our hands up to the top, and then bring it to prayer at heart center. Good. We will bring our elbows back and then making our offering here. We bring our hands to heart center again. Bring fingers out in front and then digging in the earth. We're digging down into the earth. Letting our arms like a pendulum swing between the legs and then all the way up into a steeple. And then they rain down over us. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. Making our offering. Bringing hands to heart center. Reaching the fingertips out from the heart. And then down into the earth, digging into the earth. Good. And then reaching all the way up to the sky. And then raining the fingers down. Good, good, good. Now we're going to turn to my right, your left. Bring your hands crossed in front, but at the arms. And then come down, down, down into the valley. And then up, up, up to the mountaintop. Good. Down, down, down to the valley. And then up, up, up to the mountaintop. One more like that. Down into the valley. And up to the mountaintop. Beautiful. Cross those arms. Come to the other side. We'll go down into the valley. And up and around to the mountaintop. Down into the valley. And up and around to the mountaintop. One more. And down to the valley. Staying present. And up and around to the mountaintop. Beautiful. Crossing the arms. Coming back to heart center. We will again reach down into the earth, gathering up that earth energy, bringing it to heart center. Reach up to the sky, gathering up the sky energy, bringing it to heart center. Good. We will bring our feet back close together. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale, sinking the chi. We're going to go to crane pose. So we're going to shift weight onto the right leg and then let that left hand and left leg float up into crane. And hold, bringing it back down. We'll go to crane on the other side. Hold, and switching to the other side again. Good, good, good. Then we'll do one more each way. Good. Great. Planting feet. Let's have them a little more than hip distance apart. We're going to inhale out, slightly bent knees, reaching, bringing the elbows down by the waist like a kung fu move here. Then your left arm's going to go across your body and gaze at that palm. Gazing at your palm, then opening up that arm, opening it to your left. Slowly, slowly keeping your eyes on the palm as it turns. Keeping in line with the palm, opening up the shoulder as far as you can. And then coming back slowly to center. And this one's called calm at the center. We are calm at the center. The whole world could be going by. As you come back to the center, reach out for that one thing and pull it in. The right hand goes across the body. You see that palm, and we open it up slowly, slowly. The whole world's going by. You could be standing on Times Square doing this TaiChi move. But you are calm at the center, gazing right here. It's about the distance of our aura. Good, good, good. So we're bringing that calm right here, right now. We reach out. Let's do it one more time on each side. Cross the body and opening it up. Coming back to breath, maybe breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth to get that nitric oxide going into our lungs. It's so helpful to them. Reaching out for that one thing, pulling it in, come across the body, and hold that one thing. Actually, my 3.5-year-old granddaughter 2 days ago asked me a very interesting question. She asked me, Grandma, what is the one thing that's permanent? And I looked at her and I said, what did you say? And she said, what's the one thing that's permanent? And then reaching out. Good. We'll bring it in. We'll inhale and exhale, sinking that chi. Good, good, good. And I think that's that one thing that we're reaching out for there. And if you want to know what I told her, I'll tell you. During Shavasana. And then we'll inhale. Good. Exhale, hands coming down, sinking the chi again. Good, 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 good. And we're just going to bring it down to the earth. Here. Oh, get some water on the way down. Get a drink of water. Good. All right. So let's start with our patella dance. And I like to just have my hands right under my knees to make sure that I'm not using my hamstrings or my calves to move my patella. I'm only using my quadriceps here. And if you have any trouble doing this move, that means you really need to do it. And if you're having trouble isolating the quadricep, then what you would do is just think about lifting your heel off. And when you lift that heel, that's the muscle you would use right there. Okay? So you can either just think about lifting the heel or actually lift it, and then don't lift it and just use the quadricep to move your patella. And what this does is it signals to our knees the best, a really great way to use this muscle instead of straining the knee. And the more we use this muscle to relax our knees or to cushion them when they're working, the better. So, patella dance, woo! Okay, 2 more. And then bringing your right leg close, give it a hug. Good. Drop it open to the side. Inhale that left arm up. And then exhale it down, getting a beautiful stretch there. All on the underside of that leg. And then maybe bringing the right arm up and over. And get a nice stretch on the side. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, present. Actually being present. Good, good, good. Bringing it back to center. We'll switch sides. Good. Bring that left leg close, hugging it. Again, this is a great thing for the knee to get it nice and bent here. It's one of the ways your knee is supposed to work. So this pose right here gives it a chance to work this way without any stress. And then opening it up, and we'll inhale and exhale down to the side. Good. Maybe reaching up and over, get that nice stretch on the side. I can even feel it in my hip. Oh, by the way, I have my foot, my toes are dorsiflexed. Good. And then bringing it back to center. Good. Stretching out both legs. We'll bring the right leg close again, and this time pop it over the left. Grab it with your left arm. Inhale, and exhale that right arm right behind your backbone as you come tall, tall, tall. Inhale, exhale, open up right shoulder. Inhaling tall. Exhale, open. Inhale, and exhale. One more. And then bring it back to center, switching sides. Close, close, close. Get that nice bend in the knee. Pop it over. Grab it with your right hand. Your left hand comes up and over right next to the backbone. Inhaling tall. Exhale, opening up that left shoulder. Inhale, extending spine. Exhale, going into the twist. Again, being gentle with our backbone in twists or folds, especially if there's osteoporosis present. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Good. Coming back to center. We will activate our glutes, our abdominis muscles, pelvic floor lifted. And you can just stay right here, especially if you have a hernia. But if not, then lift up one leg, lift up the other, activate those abdominis muscles. And hopefully your lower back's not doing much of the work when we've got the glutes activated and the abdominis muscles activated. And pelvic floor lifted. Good. And then maybe both legs, if it feels good, or maybe arms, which is all great. Whichever position feels good today. And then we'll melt on down to the mat. Grabbing our knees, circling one way, give ourselves a little lower back massage. Then circle the other way. Good, good, good. We'll bring our feet right down to the mat here. Right down, and we'll bring our hands on either sides of the hips. We'll inhale, filling up our belly. Exhale, tucking tailbone, and just making that lower back smash into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lower back smashes into the mat with a little tailbone tuck. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And you can just keep on going through this breath motion, or inhale And exhale the hips off the mat. One up, inhaling down, exhaling them up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Make sure your cervical spine, your neck is extended. Chin pointing up at the sky here, not tucked under. Good. Inhale and exhale. Maybe one more. And then let's hold. Melting down, bring that right leg, cross it over the left at the ankle. Open up the hip, circle the ankle, and enjoy this beautiful hip opener. Or if it feels good, you can shoot both arms around the left leg and come on up as you brace your core. Pelvic floor lifted, glutes activated, abdominis muscles contracted. Good. And then melting down, but keeping the leg crossed, we'll open up our arms into a T, and then bring that right foot over to the left for a really nice hip stretch here. Good. An anti-sciatica move. Really good for your lower back. Good, good, good for all our connective tissue on that side. Feeling it all work together. 2 more breaths here. And then come back to center. We're going to switch sides. So now we're crossing the left over the right knee. Open up that hip and circle. And then just hang out right here and enjoy this hip opener, or bring both hands around the thigh. Brace your core, brace your glutes, and come on up and circle with your ankles. Extending your neck, bracing your core. Good. 2 more breaths here. And 1 more. And then as we melt down, we keep our legs crossed, open up the arms, and bring that left foot over to the right. Let's get a nice stretch here. Melting, melting. And then come back to center. We'll go for a full body stretch. Reach, 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 reach. Full body extension. Good. And then walk hands and feet over to one side of the mat, the same side. And then bring the opposite hip and shoulder back down to the mat. Get a beautiful stretch on that side. And then walk them over to the other side of the mat. And extend, extend, and then bring the hip and shoulder down. Good. Come back to center for another reach, 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 and stretch. Good. And then just drop hands on either side of the hips. Tuck your lower back into the mat. Rock your head side to side. Let your feet open up. Then just melting into the mat, letting everything go. We're going to inhale through our nose, exhale through our mouth. Maybe even with a little sigh as we exhale. Keeping our attention on the breath. Staying present. Inhaling, stay. Exhaling, present. And if mind drifts off, bringing it back to that one thing that's always permanent. That one thing that we reach out for during calm at the center in TaiChi. That one thing that my granddaughter asked about. And I didn't really know what to say, and I certainly didn't give it any thought. I just tapped her on her heart center, and I said, you inside, and then I took my hand and tapped me on my heart center, and I said, and me inside, who we really are. And then I said, and God, who isn't different than us. And she looked at me and she said, that's right. And then we chased a butterfly. Inhaling stay, exhaling present. And we'll have 3 more breaths here. And then we'll start to wiggle our fingers and our toes. Maybe rock our head side to side. Walking our feet up to hips. We'll rock our knees side to side. Melting onto one side. We will push up to seated, crossing legs. Good, we'll reach up one arm, get a nice stretch on that side. And then reaching up the other arm, stretching. Good, come back to center, reach that arm to knee, opposite knee. And center, reach arm to opposite knee, twist. And center, recrossing legs. We will inhale up, exhale heart center, and 2 more. And 1 more. And we are grateful. And I'm grateful for you. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much to all of you who contribute to the class. I really appreciate it. Blessings, blessings. Have a great week.